Hello, and welcome to the Marble Security Podcast. Today we're going to talk about the risks of jailbroken and rooted devices and what you can do, particularly in a bring-your-own-device environment. This podcast is being recorded in a cloudy and somewhat cool Paris, France, where I'm traveling. The music that you're hearing is from a street busker who got onto a train that I was taking into downtown Paris and started madly playing his accordion. So enjoy for a moment. The Android and iOS operating systems are fundamentally much more secure than the older operating systems such as the Windows OS because they're much more modern designs. They've got compartmentalization based on Unix principles around partition of duties, partition of accounts, having root as a separate account, memory management, etc. I'm often asked which operating system is more secure. And fundamentally, at the basic implementation level, they're both very similar, with strong isolation layers, strong user permissions, strong memory protection, good sandboxing. However, I will say this, that Android is a more open operating system, which means that users and vendors who are embedding Android on their devices can much more easily expose themselves to security problems by downloading apps from different places, by tweaking security settings in the operating system, installing custom drivers, that type of thing. Whereas the iOS operating system, while not more fundamentally secure, is much more operationally secure in that unless the device is jailbroken, you're restricted to a much more tightly controlled set of apps. Jailbroken and rooted devices allow hackers to infect your users' devices. Rooting and jailbreaking, while look innocent, are actually very dangerous to the end user and certainly to the enterprise who's allowing users to use those devices on their network. This is particularly poignant in a bring-your-own-device scenario where one of your employees might bring in an iPad. We think of it as quite secure, but perhaps on the weekend their child used that iPad, jailbroke it in order to download a free game or other applications or tweak the background or what have you. Your employee, as a parent, may not even know that this has happened, and they're bringing that device into your network or they're using that device to access network resources, and there's basically no security controls anymore on that device. You've basically got an open device that anyone can log in as root, and any application can effectively view all the other applications. So my advice is to take a look at jailbroken rooted device policies, make sure that they are dynamic, that they are constantly evolving to the malicious threat environment, not just the kid jailbreaking the device or rooting the device, but also to malware, which is attempting to jailbreak or root devices unbeknownst to your users, and trying to hide that from detection algorithms. So get a dynamic algorithm that can really look at that device and keep up with the threat of jailbroken and rooted devices. For more information, take a look at marblesecurity.com. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to talking with you on the next podcast.